Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing today? I hope everybody's awesome. Thank you for coming out. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of the microphone fell down there, so I had to re-put it up. It was probably making some unwanted noise. I apologize for that. Alright. So we're about to get this thing going. Got to scratch my nose first. How's everybody's day going? Alright, Brandon, what's up, man? Separate. We got Daniel. Hello, hello. The Noob, how are you today? Dr. Floyd, JSK, what's up, Victoria? We got Shush. We got Mailman. What's up, man? What's up, Mailman? We got the Joker. We got Nitro Duck. Maya, hello. Warren. Good to see you guys. Excellent. ACDC. Rico. We got Rags. Rags, what is AC disconnect, my man? AC disconnect. I'm not sure what that is. What's up, Christos? How you doing today? I appreciate everybody coming out. We're going to go play some games. We're going to try this out and see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to play Behemoth with some of these things. Now, Behemoth's a pretty cool overall robot. He may not be like the world's absolute best robot, but he's actually pretty darn good, I would say. I'm a big fan of that thing in a lot of ways, except for it's slow. It's a really good long-range robot. Yes, hello, hello. EMR3, what's up, LL? What's up, Cropped? How you guys doing today? Let's start off with this thing. Let's find a nice place to beat some people up. I should probably be playing Team Deathmatch, but I don't necessarily like that mode. Alright, that thing's got a last stand, whatever it is. Look how slow this is. Bam. This thing is so slow. I mean, I knew it was slow, but this is much worse than I could ever imagine. If that guy comes out, he's not going to like what happens to him, but holy crap, this thing is slow. That is just bad. What's up, Kyle? What's up, K-Fed? Bam! Oh, I missed. I missed. I do really like these weapons. Bam! Let me try and slowly get back over here. This is too slow. Guys, I need a turbocharger for my robot. Bam! I could really use a turbocharger. My God, I'm like a turtle over here. Bam! Oh my God! That sucked! I haven't played the Behemoth in quite a while, and that was kind of on the disappointing side. That was really on the disappointing side right there. Hold on. That's not what I wanted whatsoever. Hold on here. Somebody keeps shooting me and I don't appreciate it. Would you people stop shooting me? How rude. How rude. And I don't really appreciate the laser beam to the face either. Man, these people are just focused on me. Leave me alone, red guys. Look, I'm just trying to play a game here. Alright, we got a double kill. Goodness gracious. Good thing I got a tanky robot, or I would have... Okay. I don't know what that was, but I did not like it. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get off of my beacon, sir. You know, I haven't played the Curry in quite a while. It's always a lot of fun. The Kill, what's up, buddy? Alright, so the Leo Nuo giveaway, it's still being shared in the game news, so sometime after that's no longer in the game news, I'll pick the rest of the winners and post the results. I still need to post the winners from the live stream, though. I keep forgetting to post that. I got a whole list of people who won from the live stream the other day. You would already have it, though. If you won during the live stream, you would already have the prizes if you were lucky enough to win. Yeah, I don't think I like this setup. Alright, why don't we have this beacon? Oh, there's Titans over there, that's why. Oh! My poor robot. I think my team's getting beat to crap here. Is Duck still available next month? So I'm not 100% sure of what's going to be in the next set of data pads. I have no idea how they're going to be setting that up. So your guess is as good as mine. You gotta be kidding me. This is rough. This is rough today. Alright, hold on. Man. Half my team looks to be dead already, which is not great. There's bad guys everywhere. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it one bit. The meowie. But yeah, the thing with Pixonic is they change things around a lot, right? You never know what they're going to do. I mean, more than likely the ducks will be in datapad still, but you never know if they plan on doing things the way they have been, or if they decide to change something, which they don't really tell us YouTubers anything about upcoming stuff in the future, right? Alright, that was crappy. We were down a player completely, so that did not help us at all. That was bad. Joker said battles have been tough today. I think they're tough just about every day nowadays. What's up, Echo? Eric's GT, what's up? How are you today? Sadra, hello, hello. LL says lag. Yeah, we always got a lot of lag for sure. Alright. Let's go play another one. That game sucked. Dr. Floyd's a slow motion. Oh, for sure. Edward, what's up, my man? I should use Baglayer instead of Ravenger. Yeah, Baglayer is cool, but I've already got the Behemoth, so I don't need two, like, slow snipers in the hangar. Today, we're playing Mr. Behemoth. We're trying this thing out. Heroes, I think you can put just about anything on a Ravenger and it's going to do good because it's got so much firepower. I mean, that thing has just got so much firepower, it's unreal. So, I think you could put like 6 or 5. Sir, gosh, you got to be kidding me. Move your buttocks. Man. Bam. I think all we did there was break his shield. Alright, I'm not much of a sniper, I will tell you. I wish I had a jump unit right now so I could jump and hit that guy. Bam! Hopefully that broke his shield so my teammate can get him. Bam! Yeah! He's out of there. That guy's trying to shoot me. My God. Let me try this. Bam! I mean, this is a great build if you're patient. Me, I don't really have the patience for this kind of thing. Bam! Oh, there's another one down here. Let's go get this guy. Boom! So the thing is, if I'm playing a support, I have to hope my teammates are willing to go get beacons, because I cannot get beacons with this. I'm gonna have to try, I guess. I mean, this is not the right robot for grabbing beacons, but we'll see what we can do. It can't even walk like a normal person. What's up, Christopher? Try to shoot in sequence? Yeah, no thank you. That's just a big old pain in the buttocks. Especially with something that's got a reload like this, that would be really weird to do for me. Some people like doing that sequence shooting, but I don't really like it. Some weapons that probably works pretty well with, but oh, he went into a thing. Oh no, I'm about to die. Oh, did that miss? Hold on a second. Get out of here, little dude. Bam. Okay, he's gone. Oh, for crap's sake. Now what's shooting me? Bam. Bam. Ah. The Behemoth definitely isn't that good these days. It's fun to play, but definitely not that great. What's up, Derek? What about checking a winners list? Oh, I don't have the winners list here currently with me. Let me screenshot that. I mean, basically, I don't know when you won it. Where did that go? When did you win that? Did you win it off of a live stream? All of those have already been sent out. Alright, Derek, I'll check here after this game. I'll see if I can find you on the list here. Alright, hold on. I'll have to pull up... Ah, crap. Sandwiches? I don't like those sniper titans. They drive me nuts. Hey! That's my beacon, sir. Don't run away. Man, he did not visit very long, did he? Derek says, no dude, no giveaway. What do you mean? Alright, hold on. Oh, there's that sniper titan. I'm gonna try and go get this guy because I don't like him very much. Alright, hold on. Goodbye, sir. This should finish him off, I hope. Oh, come on. How did he survive all of that? My team has 0 beacons right now. That's not good. I'm going to go over here and grab this beacon. Oh, somebody asked if there was a giveaway today. So I think they were asking me, like, curious, how would you know whether or not there was a giveaway, right? I don't see why you would answer for somebody else. If there is a giveaway, you just told somebody there wasn't, and that would have been incorrect information, so. Please don't speak for other people if you don't actually know the answer, because we will probably give out something during the live stream at some point today. Normally towards the end of the stream, I'll give out like 1 robot or something if I have a giveaway going. Alright. Let me hit that guy with the mothership. I might be able to get him. Well, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go after this guy and get this beacon. I think we're gonna win this one, maybe. We got a good chance here. I will say though, Luchador really is still a great Titan. Alright, nice. Nice. Good job to both teams. That went pretty well. Alright, hold on. Let me look on the winners list really quick. Google Sheets. Where is the... I gotta... Maybe I'll do this after the stream. I don't see the list here. That might be on the other thing. I'll have to look after the stream, but... Anybody who won during the giveaway, I did send those out. Alright. The winners list might be on another spot. I might have, I think I've got like some stuff on Internet Explorer. I got some stuff on Google Chrome, so on different accounts. So I think the winners list for the live stream was on the thing I'm signed into on the other deal. But yeah, I don't want to spend 15 minutes messing with it during the stream because people will get bored. Alright, good job to both teams. I mean, that was fun. That went pretty well. Yeah, I screenshotted your ID. I'll have to check it after the stream. I know there was one or two, I don't remember if this was off the stream, but I remember there was someone who gave me the wrong ID. And when I went to send it, it said this player ID does not exist. I don't know if that was yours or not. If it was, unfortunately, I think I would have replaced it with another ID that worked. But I do remember there was one or two winners that when I, put it in there, I copied the ID they gave me, I pasted it into the thing and went to send the prize. And it said there's no person with this ID on that platform. So hopefully that wasn't yours. What do I want to do? All right, Behemoth. This is not going to be a good map for the Behemoth. How to fight a Mark III robot because you're in Silver League. All right, LP. Unfortunately, I mean, if you're in Silver League and you got low level stuff and you go up against the Mark III robot, there's not much you can do except for get destroyed by it. If you see somebody running Mark III robots, always report them for being too powerful for their league. What? You little jerk sandwich? Oh my god. But yeah, it's either somebody who intentionally moved down in leagues or that's a new player who just spent a lot of money and they'll move up in leagues quickly. But unfortunately, you do get some people who intentionally figure out a way to move down into the lower leagues and they beat up on new players. And in my opinion, those people are the worst of the worst. I mean, you must be a really terrible person to do something like that. You know, what kind of a person does that? If you really think about it. Alright, hold on. Derek says I'll get the timestamp. Yeah, do that as well. That's actually a great idea. Do that. Give me the timestamp. I'll also make a screenshot of that. And after the live stream, I will 100% check this out. There is a small chance that I sent it and for some reason it just didn't go through. If that's the case, then I have to let Pixonic know. And I'll put you on the missing prizes list. And then unfortunately you kind of got to wait for them to take care of it, which could be quick or it might take them a couple of weeks. But yeah, if you can get a timestamp, that would be wonderful. We'll figure out what happened. We will try and figure that out. Why did I land? I'm an idiot. I lose hit points when I land. I can't get rid of that guy's... Oh, the lag. Hold on. I'm dead. This lag is bad. Alright. You think the Samjock weapons will get a nerf? Samjock doesn't really have built-in weapons, so I'm not really sure what you mean by Samjock weapons. But I'm guessing you mean the weapons that came out at the same time that the Samjock did. I mean, eventually everything new will get nerfed. So anything new will definitely get nerfed at some point. What's up, Ezekiel? But those little shotguns, like the Kieran family of weapons, are extremely strong. They're a little bit too much. I'm actually looking forward to when they do nerf those because I get tired of being killed by them. Hey, Vinton. I can't show you Mark II battles as I don't have Mark II robots. When you're in Champion League, you should have Mark II robots, right? You're going up against all these maxed out players. So if you're in Champion League and you're not, you know, high Mark II or maxed out, then you are at a huge disadvantage. You got to be leveled up enough for the league that you're currently playing in, so... I mean, you know, if you're playing Mark 1 robots, you need to be in the lower leagues. If you're playing Mark 2 stuff, you need to be in like the mid leagues. But when you're in Champion, you need Mark 2 12 or Mark 3. I mean, you don't put a baby in the ring with Mike Tyson, right? If you do, you're gonna get stomped, so. And a lot of people have Mark 3. I know you just said none of us have Mark 3, but a lot of people have Mark 3. Like, a lot. If you've been playing the game for a while, you should definitely have some Mark 3 stuff. I mean, if you're a newer player in the lower leagues, then no, you won't. But if you're in Champion, you need to upgrade your stuff. If you don't want to get stomped. Or it's like taking a Toyota Corolla and putting it up against an F1 race car, you know what I mean? One big mistake a lot of people make, and I used to make myself, is back in the day, I would try to upgrade every single new thing that I got, and that was a really bad idea. Eventually, what I did is I picked 5 robots, I put weapons on them, and I only upgraded that until they were up to like high level Mark 2, like Mark 2 6 or something like that. But when I would get something new, then I would put it on, start upgrading that, get something new, put it on, upgrade that, get something new. I would never get anything past level like 9 or level 10. And I went for years with, you know, the first several years I played, that's what I did. And I never had anything past level 10 Mark 1. But once I just stuck with a hangar and I put weapons on it and just focused on upgrading that and nothing else till it was at a high enough level, I got to like level 6 Mark 3 so much faster than I thought I would, it wasn't even funny. But that was a big mistake that I made, and that's a big mistake a lot of other players make, so. But I mean, you can't go across, you can't go against guys like this with like high-end stuff. I mean, this guy's got like, you know, some Mark 2 stuff, Mark 3 stuff. That's a pretty decent mixed hangar right there. But you see a lot of these guys in here, they're just completely, you know, maxed out or high-level Mark 2, but that's the one thing about Champion League is the majority of people are all running high-level stuff. Now, some of these guys had a little bit lower stuff, like these are all level 1 Mark 2. And I mean, they did pretty good overall, but I think in Champion, Mark 2 6, Mark 2 level 6 is kind of like the sweet spot. Mark 2 8 is even better. That makes sense. Did Derek ever come back with a timestamp? I don't think he did he? Alright. Let's go try this again. Let's go play some Team Deathmatch. We're going to try and snipe with this Behemoth. Meowie says, my highest is Mark II level 1 blast shotgun Ochi Kochi. Ab says, Three Mark 3 bots need 3 regular playing. But one thing though you do, if you're free to play and you want to max stuff out, you really got to grind your butt off for those resources. ACDC, did you do what right, my friend? He said, did I do it right? Did you do what right? I don't know what you're referring to. Oh my god! Oh. Oh! This is why I complained about things doing too much damage. That was about as awful as it gets right there. Alright, well Derek, I can't see a screenshot, buddy. Let me know what time during the stream it was. I'll screenshot that in the chat and then I'll check it later, but... He locked me down somehow. Take this out. Die, sir. Wait, he took no damage at all. He didn't take any damage. Was that lag? Alright, I gotta land. I'm in a bad spot, man. There's like 20 people shooting at me here. Let's get rid of that guy. Oh, he got my teammate. Alright, we need to get rid of these dudes. This is crazy. I probably shouldn't have come over here. I wanted my revenge, and yeah, the whole team's over on this side with me here. And that's not ideal. Yeah, why is that guy not taking much damage? I mean, I unloaded on him earlier, and he's back to full health. Something ain't right there. I'm not much of a team deathmatch player. Hello, little dude. Team deathmatch and me don't necessarily get along. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, let me bring this out. My God, they're doing way too much damage. I don't like it. All right. Hold on. Derek, I'm sure you probably looked. Are you sure you gave me the correct ID? Just making sure. What's up, Portugal? Rag said he went into the phase shift. That time he did. The very first time, though, I unloaded on him. He took all that damage, and he was back to full health. Unless that was a different player with the same robot. My team's getting destroyed here. My team is not standing a chance. We're just getting wrecked. But this is why I say, like that video I made yesterday, one team is always way more powerful than the other team. And people are doing too much damage. Those two things, like matchmaking, really needs to be fixed on this game. Look at this. Matchmaking's definitely not even here. These guys are just I mean, look at that. That's not even right. They're just womping all over us. We need better matchmaking. I mean, 27-7, that's not even close. I gotta get that little mender out of here. But no, I mean, so many of my robots died, like, instantly. Like, they just shot it once and they died. That's what it felt like. Why won't you walk, you big dumb idiot? Oh, for crap's sake. I'm a bad driver. Derek, what time during the live stream was it? So I can check later. You need to let me know so I can take a good look at it. Manny, what's up? Why'd you say Nightbot is glitchy? What did Nightbot do? Alright, hold on. Alright, LP, I normally don't look at accounts on the live streams because people get bored. I mean, for like hangar reviews, it usually takes 4, 5, 6 minutes to really fully do a good hangar review, and people don't really seem to enjoy that on the stream, so people get bored and start leaving. People have very, very short attention spans. Oh man, 15 to 35, we got destroyed. Alright. Yeah, shock trains are awful, Rags. Those things are just nasty today. Nitro says, Shock Train Ravager is a big ouch. Oh yeah, that's a nasty setup. I played that once, and I'm gonna tell you what, if you land a good shot, phew, that is just crazy, that's for sure. Alright, right around 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 45 seconds. Alright, my friend. I will check this out after the live stream, so I got all the information. So I got your ID, I got the time on the stream. I'll double check all of that stuff for you. And we'll try and get to the bottom of why you didn't receive your prize, because you should have got it. Hopefully it wasn't one of those deals where you send it and it just doesn't show up. If it is, I'll definitely let Pixonic know that you're still waiting for your prize and that I sent it, and then we'll see what we can do here. Madeline, how you doing today? Crop says, Aaron, they do it for the early leaderboards. What's up, dog? How are you today doing? Good to see ya. Aaron says, Mark III robots and weapons in Silver Leagues. Yeah, I mean, you will unfortunately find some people that probably did something they shouldn't have and got down to the lower leagues. Danny boy, hello, hello. Good to see ya. But honestly, I don't think people with higher level stuff should be able to stay in the lower leagues. Like, if you start getting Mark III stuff, the game should detect that and just automatically move you into like expert or masters. I mean, if you really think about it, the game should try to protect people against, oh, come on, it switched targets right before I could take the shot, and then it switched back. Sometimes this targeting system makes me so angry. I was ready to take a good shot there. Bam! I don't really like where it spawned me. I wasn't expecting it to spawn me this close to the enemies. Oh crap! It's a scorpion! Bam! No! Oh well. That was fun for a second. Honestly, on a team deathmatch, it should not spawn you in the center of the map on this big old map here. Alright, hold on. Manny said 11 million damage. 11's a good score. 11 is definitely a nice score. Alright, so since we're doing team deathmatch, I'm going to try and play this more carefully than I normally would. Hey, he was in range. Sometimes, I think that's lag too, where it shows that somebody's in range, but they're not. I think it showed he was in range, but he was actually a little too far away. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. I still don't know why I got this weird setup on here. I got like 2 atomizers and 1 old shock train. I remember I put that on there for something. That's not a shock train, I'm sorry. That's a, what do you call it? A thingy-dingy of some sort. Oh, now I remember why we were doing it. We're trying to figure out what they did with that pilot skill for, that lets you lock on with certain weapons. The guidance operator, they moved that to a different spot on the pilot skills, which is probably good because that only works on some weapons. Oh, man. Come on, the second I spawn in, they've locked me down. I don't even understand how that's possible. Like, how does somebody lock you down that quickly? Your robot doesn't even touch the ground yet, and you're locked. You know what I mean? I think that's rotten and dirty. Let me try and find who needs extra damage here. Let's give this guy extra damage. I don't know what he is, but it's attached to that dude. I mean, he's going to get durability, not damage. Trying to play and talk and think and read and answer comments all at the same time. That's a lot of stuff going on. It's hard to think and play at the same time. Alright, hold on. Oh, Derek, you want to send the screenshot? Just put it in, you can put it in general text or the general warbox thing and say, hey Danny, here was that screenshot you asked for. Just throw it in there wherever. You can go ahead and ping me if you want on the Discord. I assume you're doing it on my Discord, right? Am I still attached to that guy or not? No, I think I lost my attachment. Hold on. That's the one thing about this robot is I keep losing my attachment to my teammates. Some robots go into like a phase shift or something and you lose it. Look, I just lost this one already. I mean, that gets ridiculous. That guy's not taking any damage. That must be another one of me. But I don't think you should lose attachments because somebody goes into like a phase shift. In my opinion, that's a large inconvenience for me and my teammate. Like I just tried to attach to somebody there and it didn't work. Ugh. Whatever. I'm gonna bring out my Titan. We got a sniper Titan way in the back somewhere. Let me see if I can get up to the top. Alright, they've locked me down. What's up, All Dread? How you doing today? If you're a free-to-play player, you gotta have a lot of patience for this game. And you gotta remember these games are a business, so they're trying to make money. I gotta clear my throat. Like, you're not gonna go down to the grocery store and get a cart full of free food at the grocery store. I mean, these games are kind of the same way, unfortunately. If they weren't making money, the games wouldn't be able to exist. So businesses want your money, right? All businesses want your money. Mobile games, though, can be extremely expensive. That's the hard part about mobile games. Like most PC games, you can just buy it and play it. To where in mobile games, they're designed to just keep you spending 24 hours a day. So it's kind of rough. This game is definitely designed to make you want to buy things constantly. But this game is definitely playable as a free-to-play player. I know a lot of people would do it and they do fine, but you know, it takes a long time to build an account up. So I was 100% free-to-play for the first, I don't even know how many years I played this game. And I mean, it took me several years to really move up into champion. Now you can move it up into champion faster, but back when I started, it took a long time to get into champion. Derek, thank you, buddy. I will check that out in a little bit. But it takes a long time. You got to grind your butt off. You got to play a lot to earn your resources as a free-to-play player. So you really got to grind, and you got to have a lot of patience. That's the thing. A lot of patience. A lot. I'm going to tell you what, mobile games actually taught me to have a lot more patience. I was always a very impatient person. I always wanted it, and I wanted it now. And after playing some of these mobile games, I'm like, well, if I can't afford to do this, I'm just going to have to be patient and wait. And that's what I did, and it actually made me a lot more of a patient person for a lot of things, playing mobile games. So I guess there's some good came out of it, but yeah. It's definitely not easy to play these things as free to play. That's for sure. Akuz, what's up, buddy? Now, if you're cheap to play, this game's not too bad. I mean, there's some for $50 you can build a crazy good hangar out of the daily deals, or at least a really nice one. The only thing that's rough, even if you're a cheap to play player, is getting your drones and leveling your drones up is rough. But most of the stuff you can either buy cheaply if you wait for the right deals, or you can grind for it. But there's a few things that are very hard to get. All right, I'm out of robots. 32 to 26. All right, that was a good game. I'm not good at this game mode, but I should play this more often. I mean, I used to be pretty good at Team Deathmatch, but I play it so rarely now, I'm not really a good Deathmatch player. I'm used to like getting beacons, holding beacons, brawling, playing up close, to where this you gotta play differently. Derek says, yep, same, I'm free to play, but my hangar doesn't speak it. Aaron says, 39 weeks in the game. I saw Danny's videos and listened to his advice to play a lot. If you're free to play, and it helped me a lot. Most think I am lying when they see my hangar. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of free to play people with these nice hangars, and people don't believe them when they say they're free to play. So I would take that as a compliment, actually. Joker says free to play is a lot easier now with so many streamers and giveaways. Only problem with giveaways, though, I mean, giveaways are really hard to win. Like, I mean, if I do a giveaway for 200 items, you might have 5,000, you might have 10,000 people enter. And, you know, your chances of winning a giveaway when there's that many people are low, but there are a lot of giveaways. I mean, there's weekly giveaways. Those are small. Pretty much all the people and all the YouTubers in the Mentors program have at least one big giveaway every time there's a new update out, so it's definitely a good chance. I don't know if they still do it, but Reddit used to have a bunch of giveaways. I don't know if they still do giveaways on Reddit or not. All right, we got a donation and a question. Death00, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much. Let me drop in and get myself to like a safe spot, and then let me read your question here. I need to get to a spot where nobody can hit me. Oh, come on! It shot the freaking ground because it changed targets. How do you get... Oh, an Extermination. How do you get 6 million milestone on level 4? I get all robots. And like 3 minutes left. I'm going to be honest with you, my friend. I am not very good at all when it comes to the Extermination mode. It's one of those modes that's really frustrating. But you got to have the right robots, the right setup to play that mode. And you also have to have it leveled up enough. So something that can heal up like crazy is what you really want. You want something that heals a lot. Like a Raptor is a really good thing for healing, because most of the time when you're playing something like a Raptor that's really tanky and it's leveled up enough and it heals enough, you're not going to lose that many hit points. So I think what you want to do for that one is set up a really tanky hangar full of, you know, high hit point tanks. Make sure you got healing on all of them. You want to run repair amplifiers on there. You want to have like the pilot skill for mechanic. That's going to keep that robot healed up, and it's going to keep it from losing too much health. I think that's the thing you're talking about. But if you don't have the right hangar and you're not leveled up enough, unfortunately some of those things in Extermination are extremely hard. Oh, come on! As soon as I shot, he went into phase shift. But Extermination mode's really rough. Like most of the guys I know that play that, they completely reset up their entire hangar just for that mode. And then they'll change their hangar back. And then every time things get rebalanced, they have to refigure out what works and what doesn't. So it's actually a big old giant pain in the butt. I am not a fan of the Extermination mode whatsoever. Aw, man. I find it to be very frustrating, so I don't really play it that... Oh, come on. I don't play it that often because I find it to be super frustrating, and I gotta change 2 hangars around just to get the right robots on there. I mean, I don't want to spend 15-20 minutes changing hangars back and forth just to play Extermination. Now, I don't know if anybody's got a good guide on that, on how to play that, and which robots to use and stuff like that, but it's a pain. But some of the better robots, I would say Ochi Kochi is a really good robot for there. Revenant's really good. Seraph is a really good robot for that, because Seraph can hit multiple targets at once when it goes up in the air. I'm just talking in general. The Angler at one point was amazing. I haven't tried the Angler in there in a while, so I don't know how it currently does. But the Angler was really good at one point. Sam Jock's another really good one. I mean, if you can stay in that phase shift all the time, you probably won't have a hard time killing thousands of those little robots. Or if you're trying to do more damage, if I misunderstood your correct question, I see something else about 5.88 million damage. You got to make sure you got enough, you know, robots with ability powers that'll damage stuff, and enough good weapons that's leveled up high enough to do the damage. But if you go in there with an under-leveled hangar, I think you're really going to have a hard time meeting those requirements. They actually don't make Extermination mode easy at all. Okay, you're having a hard time getting the 6 million damage. I don't know what level your robots and weapons are, but it sounds like you're not quite killing enough robots before the time runs out or something. But there's probably some more robots on the battlefield that you haven't killed yet or something along the lines of that by the time it ends, so that's really what it is. You got to kill X amount of robots in that time period to get that much damage. Now, how many hit points each robot has, I'm not really sure. So I don't know exactly how many you have to kill, but maybe try to set up some robots that will, you know, do a higher damage from a distance or high. You want to make sure it's like constant damage though. You don't want to run something that's going to have long reload times. You want weapons with really fast reloads so where you can get in there and just kill everything as quickly as possible. But I think that's what you got going on, is you're just not able to kill enough robots before it ends. Meaning you're not quite getting enough damage. Sounds like you're really close, but not quite there yet. Alright, so you say you're actually killing all of the robots and still not getting it. The only other thing I can think of that might boost your damage up is if you have a robot with high healing. Like, I mean, I don't know, that game mode is really weird, but healing is part of damage, right? Anytime you do healing, that registers on your damage as damage, even though it was healing. So maybe if you put some healing modules on your robots and use them more often, maybe that will boost you up there. But I always put mechanic on everything because that heals you. I always try and run stuff with a repair amplifier because that heals you. I'm not really 100% sure what's going to be the correct answer to get you more damage, but that's about the only other thing I can think of. If you're killing all the robots, try to get more healing on your hangar. Yeah, I got an ion on there. I don't know why. But that's an old school ion. Hey man, I came in last place. I sucked. I tell you, I'm not a good player for I'm not a good deathmatch player. I should probably change that. Let's put something else on here. You know what? Let's put 3 pulsars on there. I like the pulsars, especially on this robot. You got 600 meter range. You got lockdown. You got huge bonus damages. If I can find another one, that is. What we'll go? Let's put one of these in there. And then 2 pulsars. I think that'll be a good setup. Mr. Pulsar, I need you. Where you at? Oh my goodness. Wait a second. I've lost my pulsar. It must be way down here somewhere. Or am I out of them? Ah, crap. Sandwiches? You know what? We'll just throw an ultimate one on there because I don't feel like looking through these weapons anymore. Hey, Adrian. What's up, man? How you doing today? Alright, we got a weird mix of regular and ultimate pulsar, and let's go do it to it. Ah, ooh, you know what, Adrian? I like that idea. Hold on, let's try that out. Ice noodles. Yeah, that's a good idea. I actually like those weapons, so let's go for it. The reload's a little long, but they're easy to hit people with. They got good range. They do nice damage. I suck at finding the weapons though. I'm bad at that. There we go. That should be pretty fun, actually. Yeah, I play these a lot on my Fenrir and my Raptor lately. They're actually doing quite good. Why do I have a Manny pilot on this? Hold on a sec. Oh, now I remember. Pixonic didn't send the pilot over right away and I never changed it. It's fine. Alright. What's my favorite between the Leo and the Nuo? I actually like the Leo better personally. I enjoy playing tanky robots. There's just something fun about a robot that's hard to kill. I mean, they're both equally good, but they're both different. I mean, one's a tank, one's a squishy damage dealer, so it really depends on what your playing style is, which one you're going to like better. But I like the tanky one. I like the Leo. That just fits my playing style a lot better. Abraka, he says, best sound is the sound of the ions. What's up, legend? How are you today? Alright, I'm going to drop in over here. Let's try this out. This should be a fun setup. We'll give that guy some extra damage. Please don't shoot me out of the air. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, my teammate died. Bam! Take that, sir. No! I don't know why, but I really do enjoy these weapons. I mean, at one time, these were some of the best weapons in the game, and they sucked for a while, then they buffed them, and now they're pretty good again. Ouch! That was painful right there. That's why I like to run healing modules. There's so many things that kill you with one shot these days, it's crazy. Oh, poops. Alright. Alright, can I get him? Come on out of that ability, sir. Come on out. Ah, he got back behind cover. Darn it. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm not really liking the Behemoth very much. Come on out, come on out. Nah, he's hiding. Bam. I used to love this robot, but it's definitely not what it used to. Oh, come on! It's definitely not what it used to be. Sam jocks are slippery. Bam! Oh! Wait, that didn't even damage his shield. Ouch. Yeah, it's not at all what it used to be. It was so good back in the day. Man! Gosh, dang! Wow. They just wrecked me there. Back in the day, Invader was really hard to kill. It's still a good robot. I still like it a lot, but there are definitely a lot of things that will mash your tanky robots quick these days. That guy's got a crazy shield. You don't like the Gauss, Adrian? A lot of people seem to love those still. I'm not much of a sniper, so they're not really my type of deal. Some people love the Gauss family of weapons. I like them, but they're not something I would put on and play every day. I enjoy them every once in a while. Wait, did we just disconnect from the server? What's going on here? Something ain't right, guys. What just happened? I don't know what that was, but that was abnormal. I can't figure that one out. Aaron says sniper players are boring in real life. I agree. Sniping is definitely boring. Some people really enjoy it, but it's not my thing. Epic Gamer, what's up, man? How you doing today? Alright, my team is losing by a lot here. AC/DC says, "For hell gives hell." Oh, man. Alright, he's attached to me. Yeah, 4 hells are definitely strong. I mean, I was ripping people to pieces with 3 of them on a Erebus the other day. Erebus is such a fun robot to play, but it is really squishy. Like, it's super squishy, but super fun. I'm bad at aiming. Oh my god, something hit me really hard there. I hate those sniper titans. Let me find something good here. You know what? Let's bring this in. Let's go after that guy. And I'm out of here. These weapons are brutal. Epic Gamer, glad you're doing good, man. Uh-oh. I'm being tightened in the face. Alright, that's not gonna work out, is it? They're all in my spawn spot, so yeah. Alright, my team did not do super good there. What's up, driving me crazy? How you been doing today? Awesome to see ya. He says, please watch. What are we supposed to be watching? What's up, Dennis? I just keep my Samjock jumping because of Apple Drone. You know what? I don't really play jump units on stuff, but I can see why some people like it. Jamil, what's up, buddy? He says Sam Jock is irritating. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Alright, so that team destroyed us. Alright, Dara says I make it my mission to get any sniper with my Ravager. Yeah, you know, Ravagers are great for taking out annoying snipers from long distance. What's up, Scott? Do I have a problem where a Titan pilot doesn't show in certain menus? No, I've never actually heard of that. I'm not really sure which issue you're having, but my advice would be if you're having an issue like that, take a screenshot of the problem wherever it's not showing up that it's supposed to be, and send that screenshot into game support. Good job to both teams. I mean, 19-33, they got us, but, you know, we tried. We tried. We did our best. It wasn't that good, but we did what we could. Alright, let's go play something else. Let's go back to some beacon games. I'm better at those. Hey, Magic. How you doing today? Nice to see ya. We got Nimble in the house. What's up, Nimble? Kenny DJ, hello. Alright, so the original Sonics, in my opinion, they're not that good anymore. The reload time is just too long. I mean, there's a couple of robots I still might play them on, but not very many. They do huge amounts of damage, but the reload time is just way more than I would like. When I get in a fight, I don't want to be waiting 30 minutes to reload some shots. That thing is very strong. Gyros is still kind of a cool robot. It's not one of my favorites, but I do still like it. Man, that guy took very little damage there. I'm gonna try and make sure I don't lose... Oh, never mind. You gotta be really patient to play these weapons. I'm not really patient. I will, however, protect this beacon and... I think I jumped the gun. I wasn't patient enough. Hey, Midnight, what's up, my man? Darn it! Now there's two Sam Jocks. Oh wait, no, that's in the Moogie. Wow. Behemoth is terrible nowadays. I would say please don't build a Behemoth. I don't know if I want to try any bizarre builds, honestly. Epic. Let me get rid of this guy and get my beacon back. Normally when I try bizarre builds, a lot of times they're a little too bizarre. Yeah, Leo and Nuo do have the same pilot, yes. They do share a pilot. And I mean, that's kind of nice in a lot of ways. I mean, you can't just put it on one and switch it to the other, though, without re-rolling the skills. I think you should be able to switch it back and forth without having to re-roll the skills, but unfortunately, that's not how it works. Now, there's nobody I can connect to. All right, there we go. Let's connect to that guy. That would be really nice if you could do that. I think there used to be a time where you could actually change pilots from one robot to the next without re-rolling the majority of the skills, but unfortunately, those days have disappeared. Alright. Okay, so if not Sonics, what weapons you put on Ravena? I think the old school Sonics are actually still good on the Ravena. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if you're going to enjoy them or not, but I still do like those on Ravena because if you use the Ravena's abilities right, it gives those weapons a little bit of time to reload. But another thing, I like the blast shotguns on the Ravena, the ones you can build in the workshop. Those are really good. Any of the ultimate shotguns, if you have the Kirin family of weapons, those are really good. I mean, I don't really know what you have, but anything that does good damage at close range, preferably with a quick reload time, is usually really good on the Ravena. Now, I actually need to pee, guys. My bladder is yelling at me, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm sorry, but I don't want to pee in my pants, so I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Where are we at? Perfect. Sorry about that, everybody. But yeah, I don't think I like the Behemoth anymore. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of a bummer how some things are just like so good at one point, then eventually they're just not that great anymore. Hey, Mohammed, what's up, man? How are you doing today? There's still some old weapons that are actually really good. How can you interchange my Nuo for the pilot? I don't think anything like that's possible. You can't change out one item for another. Oh, crap sandwich. That'd be kind of cool if they would allow you to do stuff like that, but unfortunately, this game doesn't have any type of exchange program. I remember when they made the Behemoth pilot for the Behemoth, that actually improved him big time, but it doesn't feel super good at the moment. Alright, there's somebody in the Ultimate Scorpion. Alright, come on, let's get that guy. Bam. See you later. Uh-oh. Alright, all the bad guys are dying. I like it. I like it. Epic Gamer was concerned that the pee break took too long. I was only gone for what, like probably 3 minutes? I'm guessing. That's a pretty quick pee break, man. Oh, a build for the Lynx. You know what? Lynx is a really fun robot. I'm not a good Lynx player. I haven't played the Lynx in years, but I've always enjoyed it. Oh, Lord, they're ganging up on me. There's too many of them. I do like the Lynx. Manny says, I take 20 seconds max. Hell, it probably takes 20 seconds just to walk into the bathroom. 20 seconds to walk back. 30 seconds to wash your hands. So you're at least about a minute just for that. So if your pee break is 20 seconds max, are you just peeing in your pants, sir? You must just like pee on the floor or something. Alright, hold on. Ah! Stop shooting at me, you nasty titans! Everybody's too far away. I can't link to any of my teammates here. There's a guy I can... Never mind. Alright, let's bring in the luchador. Alright, Mr. Rook. Prepare to go down, sir. Alright. You're dead. Wow, these shotguns don't do the kind of damage that they did a couple months ago. They're not doing anything to this guy. Does he have one of those new robots attached to him or something? Because my Rook is not that durable, I don't think. What is happening here? I don't know what that just was, but that was weird. Alright, best drone to run with a Condor for free-to-play players. So Trent, there's not very many drones you can get as a completely free-to-play player, at least easily. I mean, free-to-play, I think your choices are mainly just the Whiteout, which is not really a good choice for a Condor, or the Persephone. I mean, the Persephone is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Somebody there with a little teeny name I can't read says, this game is a fraud. It punishes clean players and lets hackers do what they want. Alright, so there is a anti-cheat on the Steam platform, which has cut the hackers down to almost nothing. So right now they're trying to get that going on the mobile platforms as well. Thing is, they got to make sure when they add it, they got to make sure when they add the anti-cheat that it's not making so people with like older phones and lower end devices can't play it. So they're still trying to get that ready for mobile, I do believe. But yeah, matches are definitely not balanced all the time, that's for sure. I actually hope they get the anti-cheat going on mobile very soon, because I think we all get tired of the cheaters. Manny says 5 seconds to go to the bathroom, 2 seconds to open. Oh my gosh. 5 seconds to go to the bathroom. You guys got some crazy bathroom habits. Is paralysis good for the Condor? Paralysis isn't bad. Paralysis is a pretty decent drone, actually. I mean, it gives him some extra lockdown, some extra damage. It can definitely do the trick. Alright, Derek, catch you later, buddy. Yeah, I'll check that out after the stream, my friend. Can I try the ultimate Hussars on the Leo? On the Leo? Oh. I'm thinking the old school Leo. You want to see it on the new Leo. I'll try and remember to put that on there on the next game, but yeah, we can try that. But Paralysis used to be such a good drone, but now it's one of those deals where that drone will work on just about anything. Now, if you're running weapons that already have lockdown on them, it'll actually lock stuff down a lot faster, so... Bam! I gotta remember I'm playing a sniper here. I don't like how I'm semi-surrounded. Oh, that guy died before I got my shot off. Oh, I missed! The lag! I don't like lag. You know, I'm going to try something really quick. I don't think this is going to help me out, but... I just turned on VSync on these game settings. Let's see if that does anything for the lag. I doubt it, but maybe. I'm not really sure what VSync does. No, that didn't fix anything, did it? I know they say VSync and G-Sync will make your games run smoother, but I don't know if it actually does. Oh boy. Here, take that, sir. Bam. They are beating up my Behemoth and I don't appreciate it. Oh no. Oh man. This is not going well, is it? Oh my god, there's an Arthur on our team. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. That's actually a little scary to see an Arthur on your team. No, don't hit me with that. No, I don't like to see Arthur on my team. Yeah, I think the VSync thing made the lag worse. I've actually read that sometimes it can do that. I'm going to turn it back off here. Alright. I actually don't like this weapon setup on this robot. Oh, come on! This whole lockdown thing makes me angry. Alright, our team got smashed. 3 gas on a Leo. I don't know, my friend. Alright. That game did not go well. That game did not go well at all. We tried, but, you know, we lost, so what can you do? What's up, Toby? What's up, man? Nice to see ya. Alright, guy with a little teeny name says, good live and see you, Danny. Catch you later. Have a good day. Alright, you like the paralysis on the Skyros? I can see that. I've never really played the paralysis on the Skyros, but if you're shooting stuff, I guess that might work. Epic Gamer says something. Oh yeah, he says it made it worse. ACDC says, I think I should use... Oh wait, someone wanted to see... Hold on. Excellent says, you can cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. So you wanted ultimate dragoons on this? Oh wait, did you want the ultimate hussars? Maybe that's what it was. You must have said hussars, right? Skyros is definitely an interesting robot. Back when that thing first came out, it was amazing. Kurt says, are you going to do a giveaway? Yeah, I might give out something a little later on the stream. I'm going to change my invaders weapons. I don't really like these on here. What do I want to play on here? I want to play something different that I don't normally play. You know what? Let's go for these weapons. This will be kind of fun. These kind of have too long of a reload for the invader, but I'm going to try it out anyways. I'm a big fan of these for some reason. They tried to buff the Arthur, but I think they made it worse. Well, didn't they buff the crap out of the shield, but then they took away a lot of the hit points from the body or something, so... That was a good thing and a bad thing for the Arthur. I mean, the shield's awesome, but once your shield's broken, Arthur is almost useless now. Epic wants to see the Nana. The Nana. So you know what? That sounds fun, Epic. Let's take this horrible Behemoth out of here. It's pretty much worthless. It's pretty much worthless. Alright, why is this loading so slow? What's going on here? I've never seen it do that before. What's going on here? Huh. Whoa! I'm having issues with the game all of a sudden. Wow, what's it doing? Hello, game? That's really weird. Dear game, go home, you're drunk. Oh man, I can't even, it's frozen up. What's happening here? I might need to restart the game or something. Hold on a second. We got problems. Wow, hold on. Yeah, let me restart the game. I don't know what it's doing. I've actually never seen the game do that before. Wait a second. Aaron said I had it on my Ophion and it recently changed it to my Curry? So you're saying like something on your robot changed locations without you doing it? I've never heard of that before either. Alright, let's see if that fixes whatever was just going on there. I hope so. That's better. Alright, we are looking for the links. I know I got one of them around here somewhere. Mr. Lynx, there's a Lynx. Alright, so Aopo drone, I mean, that's not ideal, but it'll be interesting to see what it does. I mean, you're going to have a really strong gun on there. You want the Lanannies? You want a jump unit? I don't like jump units. Thing is, with a jump unit, I'm going to be hitting it to heal and jump by mistake. I mean, I'm so used to running healing. That's going to cause me problems. I'll throw it on there. What am I doing? I'm hit the wrong thing. I'll throw it on there, but I guarantee you I'm going to try to heal and jump by mistake if I put that on there. Free-to-play Titan weapons. Oh man. Free-to-play Titan weapons. What can we currently buy with resources? Alright, the only thing I see on here that you can actually buy with resources that I kind of like is the lanterns. The lanterns aren't great, but they're somewhat decent. I don't like any of the other weapons available, so I guess the lanterns would be your best bet if you're actually trying to buy something with game resources. Epic says the jump provides a shield. Does the drone actually work with the jump unit? That's interesting. That's one thing though about Titan weapons. There's not a lot of good choices out there for game resources. Brandon says, I want the Ultimate Arthur. I hope the Ultimate Arthur is going to be good. What's up, Rank? How you doing today? If you use 3 blast rockets on an invader, use Friezo drone. You know, Jamil, I don't think I've ever really tried the Friezo with the blast rockets, but that kind of sounds interesting, to tell you the truth. Arthur was my favorite Titan for a long time. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see if it gives us a nice shield. Ah, it worked. I don't think that's supposed to do that. I'm not going to complain though. Those guys aren't taking much damage whatsoever. Look at this. This is actually a fun build. Oh my gosh. I can see people really enjoying this build. Ah. Oh, I blew up. I like it. I like it. It's kind of fun. Alright, come on, we gotta get these guys. I'll tell you what, these freaking things are tough. Bam. But yeah, I do hope they get the anti-cheat going on mobile soon, because we definitely could use it. Wow. This team is wrecking us here. We could use it big time. Oh my god. Bull crap, Sam. That game was terrible. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, Janmel, I don't know. I would assume that would probably work on all robots with a jump. That's something we would have to test. I'm not really sure. Oh, we were up against those guys. The rifle squad. Yeah, they've always got lots of crazy stuff. I don't know. Yeah, a full squad of killers like that versus some randoms, that never goes well. Alright, what was I just about to do? I was going to do something. Alright, I want to try something. Let's go to graphics. Let's try it on 30 frames per second and see if it drives better on 30 than 60. I doubt it will, but Daniel Sykes says, I think they be cheating. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like everybody's cheating these days. Let's see. I should have my... Oh my god, what is this? What in the world? Why doesn't my pilot look like this? I don't know why that's not upgraded. That's really weird. That doesn't even make sense that I would have that set up this way. That's not good whatsoever. I don't understand why that is the way it is. This is a maxed out robot, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it is. Huh. I don't care about stubborn speedster. I don't really want that. Dodger, module expert, quartermaster, scout, spy. Stubborn speedster. Master gunsmith. We'll throw that on there. Man. Gunsmith. Okay, I don't really see any other skills that I want. We'll go with Destroyer here. Alright, this should be a little bit better. Destroyer is always a good skill. I mean, it does something. Let's give that a go. Hey, Venus. What's going on? Good to see ya. Hope all has been going well. I think I got defense expert on there. At least I hope so. Can I try test a leech with Scotty or try pulsars and magnetars? Alright, so Scotty's good on the leech. Pulsars and magnetars are, you know, those are all pretty good on the leech, actually. I've played those weapons on the leech many a times. I mean, leech is kind of a cool robot if you play it well. I do like the pulsars, though, because you can lock people down. I like to be able to lock people down so they can't get out of the way. That guy's lagging a little bit. Or is it me? I don't know. Alright, my team does not appear to be doing well at the moment. I'm actually not misusing the jump unit. I thought I would. Come on, get him! Yeah. This actually is a really good robot. Yeah, 30 seconds, 30 frames per second versus 60 doesn't make a huge difference. The game runs about the same. It was probably a little better on 60. I mean, I figured it would be, but... I did not get a shield that time. It didn't work. I can't get my jump unit to work. Hold on a second. It didn't even jump that time. What's going on here? There we go. Hey, Bubble Beast. How are you doing today? Daniel Sykes likes the lockdown. I hate the lockdown when it hits me. Yeah, lockdown's good on robots like Ares and Hades and Leech and stuff. There are certain robots that I always want lockdown on, then there's other robots I don't really care about it, but lockdown's... Oh, poops. Lockdown's really good for robots with an ability where you want people to either shoot you or you want your weapon to get them. Can I get up there? There we go. Now I'm stuck. Hold on. We're going to go up top here in a second. Personally, I would like weapons with a little more range. These shotguns are good at point blank, but you gotta be like point blank for them to do anything these days. What are these guys doing? I like to keep my distance from the maulers. All right. Good thing my Titan's got a lot of durability. Sir, stop taunting me. I do not appreciate it. I do not appreciate it one bit. Uh-oh. This is gonna go bad. Yeah, these weapons are a lot weaker than last time I played them. They're not feeling anywhere near as good as they used to. Spring in a tank. Don't shoot me, sir. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. I'm gonna try and support my local Titan over here. Aaron says 3 to win what? I don't know. The guy with the weird letters I can't read, it says, I need 3 wins, please. What are you trying to win? Ah, Rag says he thinks there's a cooldown. Yeah, there very well could be. There very well could be a cooldown, Rags. That's a good thought. I don't remember it saying there was a cooldown, but I've got a very bad memory, so there's a pretty good chance you're right. Alright, I think I need help on this beacon team. Oh, there's only me and one guy left, so unfortunately, I don't think we're going to win this one. Come on, at least... Well... What am I gonna bring in? I guess we'll bring in the Raptor. All I can say is we did our best, but... Wait, there's two of them, and there's two of us. Is my teammate still on that? Oh, he's not. Crap. Devour or Mauler? Alright, so both are really good. Personally, I think the Mauler is still better than the Devourer. But I think it's really going to be personal preference as to which one you like better. But right now, in my opinion, Mauler is a better Titan. Now, I'm not the best Devourer player, so maybe that's why I'm saying that. I mean, I see some people that play the Devourer extremely good. I'm just kind of so-so with it. But I actually I like them both, but I would rather play the Mauler any day. But that's just me. I think your playing style and the way you play is really going to determine which one you like better. What's up, old piehead? How you doing today? Good to see ya. The Raptor. Oh, man. Oh, Epic Gamer says you have to be in the air for at least 3 seconds. I see. I think I hit my head on the top there, so that would actually make sense. Alrighty. What's up, Hades? How are you doing today? Today's Saturday. Cool, cool. You know, our stream time's supposed to be over. We'll play, I don't know, we'll play another game or two, and then we'll do a little giveaway. Midnight, thank you, buddy. He says, take care of yourself. Hope you're feeling better. Feeling a little better. I guess you're out of here. If so, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Brandon got a Devourer Titan pilot. Paul Dread said he's trying to win data pads. Alright, so Daniel Renaud, if I said that right, he says Devourer will probably get a nerf on the next rebalance. I would not be surprised. Anything new is definitely prone to being rebalanced at some point. That hasn't been nerfed yet, so I'm pretty sure that will be on the list to get nerfed at some point. Oh, I hit the wall. You're not he escaped. I did not like that. He escaped. Oh my god. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to do there. Ah! Instant death. That was disappointing. That was very disappointing. Epic Gamer wants to know if he should make more bizarre builds. Now this one's actually pretty good. I think the last two you had me try I didn't like at all, but this one's pretty decent. It's actually fun. That's the thing, it's enjoyable to play. It's enjoyable to play. Now that guy's lagging. That guy was lagging like crazy. Oh my goodness gracious, where did that purple turd come from? Get out of here, you purple turd! Yeah, these weapons seem okay. I don't really like them on here. These weapons require some really good aiming skills, and if you're lagging, that's a little hard to do. They do nice damage when you can land the shots. Like right there, when you lag and people teleport around like that, it's very hard to hit them. But they are good weapons. Nice range. Good damage. The reload's not super fast, unfortunately, but I'm not sure, but I think the game's lagging less at 30 frames per second than it was on 60. What do you guys think? Did that make it better or worse? Because I think it got better. I'm about 90% sure it got better. At least a little bit. Yeah, we should try the upload on another robot that jumps. I thought you actually had to be flying for it to work, but I guess if you jump, it works. Well, yeah, let's try that on the next game. Alright, I hate maulers. Unfortunately, I'm not attached to anybody either right now. Alright, would you stop that, sir? What is he doing? I did not appreciate that. Hey, let's bring out the Indra. Loki, get off of my beacon. Ah, crap, there's 2 Titans here now. That's not wonderful. Dear teammates, that didn't work. That didn't work. Epic says having it run in 30 frames per second gives it less frames to load, so that's less stress. Yeah, you know, that makes sense. That does make sense, actually. Alright, let's try this on a jumping robot. Let me put in a raptor and give that a shot with the Oppo. Actually, I never realized that would work for jumping stuff, so. Kind of cool. Sometimes things that shouldn't work do, occasionally. Alright. Samir, what's up, my man? Mitos, he says, you tried. Alright, let's give that a go. Alright, we're going to play one more game, then we're going to give away either a Leo or a Nuo. Alright, here we go. Hades says, is Edward on here? Edward was here. Edward, you still here, buddy? I think I saw him earlier. Alright, Myler, if you don't have a pilot on a Titan, it's not going to do super well. Now on my Luchador, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have that universal pilot on there, Yang Li. Pretty sure. But if you take the pilot off of your Titan, you're going to lose a lot of good stuff that keeps it alive and makes it good. So I'm not really sure that would be a good choice to run a Titan without a pilot at all. Yeah, I got that shield there. Man, they're beating me up so fast. All right. This guy does not want to go down. Sir, stop living. Alright, we got him. I don't like these weapons, but Daniel Sykes. Frieza will work with a raptor suppression. I don't know. The only thing I've liked Frieza with so far has been the Pathfinder. I gotta let these weapons reload. Whoa! Try Raptor with a jump module. I like my healing module. I find that I need that often. Jump module is definitely fun, but like right now I need it or they're gonna kill me. For the most part, I put healing on everything as for something you're brawling with, it's usually a good idea to have healing. But, you know, if you want more fun, then you can definitely throw a jump module on it. But I feel like I'm at a disadvantage without it. The main thing I don't like about these weapons is they do have a little longer reload than I would care for. But they're not bad weapons. Oh crap, there's a bear ball. sir. Come back, sir. Like right there, I'm gonna need my healing. I'm still probably gonna die anyways, but... Ah! I like Raptor though. Raptor is really a good robot. I think my team's losing. I don't like it. There's no way I'm gonna... Oh god, there's another one. I'm out of here. Don't shoot me in the back, jerks. Alright, I'm gonna go right back where I came from then. Nobody's getting beacons. That's not wonderful. Why did my ability not kill that guy? He should have been down low enough on health. Maybe it wore off too soon. This actually is a great robot. I'm amazed, as long as it's been since I've played this, I'm amazed I'm doing as good with it as I am, because I haven't played this in probably like, feels like about 2 years. I thought I would be extra rusty with this thing. Ah, we lost. Oh, 300 meters? Okay. Yeah, I forgot it does have a really close range. Good call on that one. Alright, that was fun actually. That was fun, that was fun. Alright, 1 second guys. Let me get this set up. We're going to go ahead and give away a robot. Let me put the be back screen up. Let me find the Nightbot. Get this thing ready. Alright, dashboard, giveaway. Winners list, Mogwin. Alright, this is the new one, right? Okay. Cool. Alright guys, we are about to do us a nice little giveaway. Alrighty. What did I just do? Alright, so if you guys would like to get entered to win either a Leo or a Nuo, all you gotta do is type something in the chat. Anybody who said anything within the last 5 minutes, well, I don't know, I just set it up, so maybe not, but just type something in the chat. Just talk, and you will be entered to win, and then I'm going to hit the little choose a winner button in a minute, and it will pick somebody to win a robot or a weapon. So good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, you don't gotta do anything special. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself entered. It's putting me as the wrong account. Why is it doing this? This editing, the streaming software is malfunctioning again. All right. Yeah, Epic Gamer, this is probably the easiest way to do the giveaways here, actually. What's up? Just gonna get better. How are you doing today? Big E Little. He says, good luck. Alright. Why am I joining my own giveaway? Because I can. I want to give myself the prizes. I want the prizes. Me. Me. My prizes. No. I've already got one, so I don't need one. Yeah, there's no way to disqualify yourself on this one. So if you say something, it enters you one time. If you say something again, it does not enter you a second time, so. You can't win by spamming, and you can't get disqualified, so this is probably a better way to do it. So if I won my own giveaway, I would hit the reroll button and give it to somebody else. Burgers with grilled onions. That sounds pretty yummy. That sounds very yummy, actually. Alright, so all you gotta do is type anything into the chat, guys. All you gotta do is type anything into the chat. So it's what? It's 20 after. So in 2 minutes at 2:22, I'm going to go ahead and choose a winner. If you are chosen, give me your player ID, your platform, and let me know which one of the two robots you want. Just says LOL anything. Jay says anything into the chat. You guys are being facetious? Is that the word? I don't know if it is or not. Is that the right word? Facetious? I don't know. Edward says Donald Trump. I don't think he's here, sir. I don't believe he's here. At least I don't think so. I mean, he could be, but I doubt it. Which robot is better? Well, I like the Leo better, right? Some people, if you're really into a glass cannon that's really squishy but has huge damage, then you would probably like the Nuo. If you want something that's really durable with average damage, then you would like the Leo. Alright. Skedaddle says, I already won. I can smell. Everybody's always smelling them wins. People smell them wins all the time. I hope it doesn't smell nasty. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pick a winner, guys. I'm going to count down from 10, then we're going to pick our winner. So everybody get ready. If you haven't typed anything in the chat, do it right now because we're going to pick a winner. All you got to do is say anything in the chat. It doesn't matter what it is. You can write the letter A, the letter B. You can say a word, a sentence, but yeah. All right, here we go. We are picking a winner in. There's also a delay on the stream, so there's probably like a good 20-second delay, but anyways. All right. 10. I'll count slow. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Big fat 0. All right. Epic Gamer won. The Epic Gamer appears to be the winner of the Leo or the Nuo. He says, oh. That's it? You're just going to say, oh? I won. Oh. Cool. Check it out. Look at that. Epic Gamer. The winner. Yeah, you pick Leo or Nuo, but you got to give me your 6-digit in-game ID. And if you're on Android, iOS, Steam, My Games, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx 16, whichever one of those gaming platforms you're on, we need to know. Atari, the Atari 2600. Daniel Sykes says he's in shock. Maybe. It's nice to win something, but it's not easy to win something. Samir says if he don't want it, give it to me. I'm sure he wants it. He's probably got to go get his ID. He's got to find his ID, guys. He's lost it. He lost his player ID, everybody. Oh, no. Oh, no. These were some pretty fun games today, for the most part. There were some good games. There were some bad games. There were some terrible games. I guess I smelled wrong. Unfortunately, yeah, you might have smelled a little bit incorrectly. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I mean, I had fun. Hope you guys did as well. Alright, so there we go. Let me get you copied. I will put you on the winner's sheet there. So congratulations. I'll send that out as soon as the stream ends. Then I got to see about Derek's prize and figure out what happened there. Alright. Actually, I need to add some things to those. All right. All right, which one did you say you wanted, Epic Gamer? You wanted the Leo. Okay. You asked for the Leo. Let me put you on the winners list for the Leo. All right, you are on there. You are on there. So, yeah, congratulations. I like when the prizes go to names that I see all the time, people that I recognize, so that's good. That is pretty good. But guys and girls, I just want to say thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. I definitely appreciate you guys and girls a lot. Thank you for watching my videos. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for helping support the channel and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back next week with some more live streams, so Yeah, thank you. I guess that's pretty much it. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Lightning out, and thanks again. You guys and girls are awesome. See you later. Hasta la vista, baby. I'll be back. It's not a tumor. What else does Arnold say? That's good enough. Goodbye.